Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Marvin Meredith Gymnasium, where tonight we have a My Town matchup. The Spring Valley Lady Timberwolves come across the river to take on the Lady Red Devils from Russell. I'm Mike Miller, and I'm going to be joined tonight by Brian Hall on the call here tonight. Excited to bring you this game tonight, this action here between Spring Valley and Russell. These two teams played earlier back on December the 20th. It was a 45-40 victory for Spring Valley at their place, and they've returned the favor and come back across. We're going to take our first break. We're going to come back. Brian and I are going to talk about this game and kind of focus on Spring Valley as the visitors. You're watching the My Town matchup here on My Town TV. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
Psst, 30.
6, 7,
11. 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15. 16.
21, 22,
28.
29, 30.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here to make every moment even better. From grabbing lunch at Fat Patty's, to sweets at Sweet Peace Bakery, to finding the perfect gift downtown at the local Mercantile or Holly Bees. Your MCCU card helps you shop local with just a tap. This season, support local and pay with ease all around Ashland with MCCU with our new Tap to Pay debit and credit cards. Your money, your future, your choice. Members Choice Credit Union.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now, the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
This year, give yourself a gift that truly matters. The gift of education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Spring classes start January 12th, and it's the perfect time to invest in you. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
All right, folks, we are back here, the Ashland Credit Union pregame show here on My Town TV. Mike Miller here along with Brian Hall, and we're about 11 and a half minutes from tip-off here between Spring Valley and Russell. And Brian, these two teams played earlier this year back on December the 20th. I had that game at Spring Valley, 45-40, and you know, one thing for Russell that they seem to have struggled with this year is they just can't seem to put the ball in the basket, whether that's in the lane, at the layup, at the three-point line. They just seem to have struggled most of the season.
Absolutely. I mean, when you got two players like Kendi Darnell and Gabby Oborn who have had such great 1,000-point careers here at Russell, and they're shooting in the low 30s, I believe, from the field right now, which is, if you told me that back, you know, in November, I would have called you a liar.
Yeah,
but
exactly, yeah.
You know, it's still early. We're into January, but starting to play locally is a little bit more. This has always been a pretty good rivalry. Even when I was coaching here at Russell, we never played them twice, but we always returned trips and things. So could be interesting to see as the home courts are flipped.
Right, and this game, you know, obviously wasn't on the schedule to begin with. I think Russell had a cancellation, picked up Spring Valley. Spring Valley able to come across here and play this ball game. And you know, for Russell, you know, they've got you look at this Spring Valley team, you got Sophie Hutchinson, who is signed with LaSalle signed back in December, and this SpringValley team, Brian, they like to shoot the three. Hutchinson, Purdue, Ellis, and Jackson, 4 of their 5 starters will shoot the 3 ball, and they can be streaky, and they can put some points up in a hurry. But Emma Edwards under the basket can give you a little bit of a post presence, so I think it presents a little bit of a tough assignment for this Russell team. I don't think they can just look and try to shut down Hutchinson and let someone else beat you, because SpringValley's talented enough to beat you.
Absolutely. And, we just found out a few minutes before we went on the air here that Russell's going to be without Kenley Coons, who kind of leaves Cam Fleming alone in the post.
Right.
And Mila Troxler's going to start at her spot, and Mila's gaining experience. And, but Kenley Coons, almost a double-double a night, is tough to make up for against a good SpringValley team.
No doubt. And SpringValley, I mentioned their starting lineup a little bit as I went through, but Sophie Hutchinson is the player to keep an eye on. She's number 3, signing with LaSalle, and these are the defending state 4A champions over in West Virginia. They've dropped to 3A this year, but they are the defending champions. So even with some losses, they brought some players back. I expect a really good ball game. We're going to take a second break here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show, and we're going to focus on Russell a little bit more when we come back after the break. You're watching the MyTown matchup here on MyTown TV.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall, Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
So let's go big or let's go home!
We're working hard to show up every day. Are you working hard for your school?
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters. family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
All right, folks, we are back. We're about 3.5 minutes away from tip-off. We talked some about Spring Valley in the before the break. We're back on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. Mike Miller along with Brian Hall. Brian, you've seen this Russell team quite a bit this year. Some of the same characters we've seen. Kennedy Darnell, Gabby Oborn is kind of the 1-2 punch that runs this team. But even as a team overall, we talked about it earlier, really struggling from the field, only shooting 37.5% as a team this year. Got to find a way to get some easy buckets and try to get that shooting percentage up.
Absolutely, and part of the problem that I've seen this far is the shots they're settling for. You know, like you're talking about getting to the basket, things like that, when there's some times where Russell's not only settling for the 3, but settling for a deep 3.
Yeah.
And so, it'll be interesting to see maybe Kennedy Darnell try to get to the rim a little bit more, especially without one of their posts in Kinley Coons. And, I think the most important thing for me early on is for Russell to see a couple shots go through the basket.
Right. Yeah, and you mentioned settling for a long 3 or a 3 that's, not the one that you want. In the game previously, I went back and watched a little bit of it earlier or last night after I got back from a ball game, and Russell did that. They settled for some threes that you could get anytime during that offensive possession, and I think it's important for them to be patient. But I think defensively for Russell, I think maybe a way to get that offense rolling is try to create some turnovers, because a Mandy Lane team seems to always be predicated on tough defense.
Very tough.
And creating turnovers, and you can get turnovers and get into some easy buckets, and maybe that's a way possibly that they can see the ball go through the basket early.
And that's probably what Mandy Lane has talked to her team the most about. But there's also been some lulls for Russell where they've allowed the poor shooting to affect them on the other end, and they need to stay out of that trap.
Right.
To where if they don't make shots earlier, they have to continue to defend and play with the toughness you're talking about.
Because it absolutely can affect your toughness if you're not hitting shots. Even if, maybe it doesn't necessarily, you're not thinking about it, you get a little frustrated.
Absolutely.
Especially if they're winding up being good shots. I agree with you. You just got to put that in the back of your mind and just go and I said, okay, we got to get a stop so we can get the ball back and get us another good shot. And I think sometimes it can get, as they start stacking, you feel more and more pressure. And you can say it as much as you want, but until an athlete figures out for them the best way to get through that, sometimes it's a tall mountain to climb.
Absolutely, and one thing that can get Russell going in that way is been the play of Lily Irvin. She kind of brings her soccer mentality out to the court and gets a lot of deflections, things like that, helps run the point. So, looking at her on defense, she could easily be the catalyst that we're talking about.
Yeah, and I think, obviously Troxler's been inserted into the starting lineup due to the illness of Coons tonight, but Troxler can bring that as well on the defensive end, can block some shots and get you some momentum going back the other way, and I think imperative that Russell just doesn't let Spring Valley get too far ahead of them if they get on a run and just scale it back. So we've now got
damage. Yeah,
we've got starting lineups coming up here.
At guard, a 5'8" freshman wearing number 11, Bella Purdue. At guard, a 5'10" junior wearing number 24, Lucy Jackson. At guard, a 5'10" senior wearing number 23, Brooklyn Ellis. At forward, a 6'1" sophomore wearing number 10, Emma Edwards. And at guard, a 5'7" senior wearing number 3, Sophie Hutchinson.
There's your starting lineups for Spring Valley. It's number 3, Sophie Hutchinson, number 10, Emma Edwards, number 11, Bella Purdue, number 23, Brooklyn Ellis, and number 24, Lucy Jackson. And now it's time for the Russell Lady Devils.
And now for your Russell Lady Devils. Starting at forward, a 5'8" freshman wearing number 12, Myla Troxler. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore wearing number 2, Lily Irvin. At forward, a 5'10" senior wearing number 32, Erin Fleming. At guard, a 5'8" senior wearing number 10, Kennedy Darnell. And at guard, a 5'4" senior wearing number 11, Gabby.
There you have your starting lineups for Russell. It's number 2, Lily Irvin, number 10, Kennedy Darnell, number 11, Gabby Oborn, number 12, Myla Troxler, and number 32, Cameron Fleming. We did mention that Kinley Coons is out with an illness, and we wish her a speedy recovery to get back as soon as possible. But great player for the Russell Lady Devils, and we'd like to see her back on the court as soon as possible. So some get well wishes out to Kinley Coons tonight.
Absolutely.
So we've got, it looks like Edwards for Spring Valley and Fleming for Russell to jump it up here, and we're ready for action. And Edwards controls it to Hutchinson, throws it up. That's Jackson on the left wing, and Darnell gets the steal right out of the gate. Darnell driving all the way to the basket, tough shot, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Darnell. No touch there by Lucy Jackson. Reminder, tonight's game is My Town Matchup is fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and presented by Big Sandy Superstores. We're in a man-to-man defense, and Hutchinson leaves it for Jackson. And 4 of those 5 players on the court for Spring Valley will pull from three-point range. Everyone but Edwards will shoot the 3. Trying to get it to Edwards. Nice defense there by Fleming. Turn by Purdue is short. Rebound Darnell. Darnell directing traffic. Pulls it up at top of the key and backs it out and resets. Spring Valley man-to-man. Gets it to Oborn. She gets past Hutchinson, drives to the basket. Tough shot. Tough layup to go by Oborn.
That may be what we were talking about, getting one through the basket early.
And Hutchinson leaves it for Purdue. Gets the screen. Tax leaves it for Ellis, who'll take the 3. Good. Brooklyn Ellis with a 3-point shot. It is 3-2. And a steal by Hutchinson, but she stepped on the line. 3-2 early. Spring Valley now picking up full court here.
Ellis just about got the supports up there. That thing was way up there.
She shoots a very high arcing shot, and there's a knocked away by Edwards, but Oborn picks it up. It looked like a 2-2-1 zone trap there for Spring Valley, but Russell breaks it. Spring Valley's dropped back into a man-to-man out to Darnell. Darnell leaves it for Troxler, top of the key. to Irvin. She's going to drive down to the baseline. Tough shot up. No good. Rebounded by Darnell. Falling backwards, hits the front of the rim, and Edwards comes out of there with the rebound. Hutchison looking to push. Hits it to Ellis. Thought about the three, but Darnell closed out on her. Back up top to Hutchison. Ellis attacks into the lane, spins. Scoop shot up, no good. Another rebound by Kennedy Darnell. Seems like I've said that several times here early.
3 already.
Leaves it for Irvin. Open free throw line jumper, back of the rim, and gets it to fall. It's 4-3 Russell. It's nice to see, as we talked about, Russell having problems scoring.
Yeah.
Irvin gets the shooter's roll. Oborn puts in a tough bucket on a drive, and it's 4-3.
The battling underneath Edwards and Fleming is contentious, I would say.
Edwards will battle you under the basket. Gets the screen there. Jumper by Purdue is no good, and that's off of Spring Valley. I believe that was off of Ellis, and Russell will get it back, and Spring Valley will pick up full court again.
I like what Spring Valley's doing, putting Edwards at the point of this press. She's so long and active.
Make it difficult to throw over her, and then she's trapping on that first pass. Nice job by Russell breaking the press. They've got numbers. Darnell dumps it to Troxler. It's blocked by Ellis, who recovers. And Ellis pulls it up. Left side, Jackson will take the three from the left wing. No good. Edwards tips it, saves it in to Purdue, and she misses, and Troxler with the rebound. It's knocked away, but Oborn grabs the loose ball, rips it through, and she'll attack. The Spring Valley defense has been tenacious, even off a missed shot.
Very physical, as Spring Valley is known to be.
Oborn will go to the left wing. Three, good. 7-3, Russell.
5 early for Gabby Oborn.
That's important for Russell to get her off to a quick start. Jackson with a three from the top of the key, well off to the left. Rebound by Irvin, and she'll bring it out herself. Attacking.
Oh, great pass.
To Fleming, who gets it to go.
That's good for Cameron Fleming on the assist.
Boy, a nice job by Lily Irvin there. Split the defenders with a bounce pass, and Fleming muscled it up and in and gets to go to the line for one.
Lily Irvin, she does so many things for this team, and one thing she probably doesn't get enough credit for is that passing, the way she sees the floor.
Fleming knocks it down. Who was that foul on for Spring Valley, Brian?
I missed it too.
Okay. And Purdue, and they're going to call a whistle and a foul. I think it's on Darnell. He didn't announce it, but it looked like he put up a 10.
It was Kennedy Darnell.
The foul was on Russell's Darnell.
Hutchison pulls up. That's well off. That's knocked out of bounds by Jackson. It'll go back to Russell. Russell with.
Checking in for Russell, number 23, Mila Wheeler.
So Mila Wheeler will check in for Russell, and Troxler will have a seat. Spring Valley keeping the pressure on. Irvin gets it up to Oborn. She'll take the three right side, short. Backside rebound, Wheeler, and that is going to be Purdue that ran it down. Gets it off to Ellis, and Spring Valley on the attack. Ellis is going to go all the way and get the foul. And I think that's going to be a foul on Wheeler. It is.
Fouls on Russell's number 23, Mila Wheeler, her first.
8th grader Mila Wheeler.
Lots of young players on this Russell team.
Mila is the, I've mentioned it before, the niece of former Mr. Basketball Irvin Stepp.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ellis misses the first.
There's some shooters in that family.
Absolutely. Savannah Davis will check in for Spring Valley, and Purdue will have a seat. One more for Ellis. Second one is up, and good. 4 for her. She has all 4 of Spring Valley's points. 3:29 to go here in the first quarter. It's been all Russell here to begin with, led by as many as 7 at 10-3. Irvin splits the double team and just over the outstretched hands of Darnell, but Russell had numbers. They've done a nice job, Brian, on that first pass, getting out of that trap and getting it ahead. They've done a really good job solving this Spring Valley press here early on.
Well, it's one of the problems you have. It's a blessing and a curse to have Edwards at the front of your press, as you don't have your post on defense.
Ellis in the corner, up and no good. Rebound, Jackson, reverse layup and good.
Wow.
2 for Lucy Jackson.
Spring Valley gets an offensive rebound and a putback to Oborn in the corner. She'll let the 3 fly. Good.
Good to see Gabby Oborn.
Oborn with 8 of Russell's 13 as Sophie Hutchison drives down the lane. Left-hand layup, no good. Edwards rebound, puts it back up and in.
2 for Emma Edwards.
Gets it to Darnell at the half-court line. She cuts across. Down the lane, she'll go between 2, up and in.
It's good for Kennedy Darnell.
And that's going to be a foul on Lucy Jackson.
Lucy Jackson, her second, team second.
So Jackson must have got that one we missed.
Must have.
They've got her for 2, yeah.
So Purdue will check back in for Jackson. And Troxler back in. She replaces Fleming. Darnell will shoot 1. Darnell hits it. You know, one thing I've been impressed with Russell is as they've broken this press, Brian, they've attacked the basket.
Yep.
And not just pulled it out and let everybody catch up. They've attacked the basket because they've had an advantage and done a nice job so far.
Got a mismatch there on the switch, but Spring Valley still turned it over.
Yeah, tough pass at the feet of Edwards, and Darnell kicks it in the corner. Irvin for 3, short, and long rebound picked up by Hutchison. She may take it all the way to the basket against Irvin, and she does, up and no good. And Irvin will go, or Irvin gets the foul, and Hutchison will go to the line for 2.
Fouls on Russell's number 2, Lily Irvin, her first, team third.
That's the thing you'll notice with Sophie Hutchison. She is not afraid to attack the basket.
No. Did a good job there of absorbing the contact, almost got the bucket.
First one is up and good. Very fast-paced first half as we're just down to just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And May Cook is going to check into the game for Spring Valley. And Hutchison hits the second. And Cook is going to check in for Edwards.
Number 4, May Cook.
And it's 16-10. To get it in, Irvin. And gets it over to Darnell. Darnell into the middle of the court and breaks the press. Didn't have the advantage that time, but still attempted to break the press. Darnell cut off. She needs some help. Throws it all the way back up top to Oborn near the timeline. Looking for a screen from Troxler. And Oborn, nice job by Purdue going over that screen. Gets screened again. Oborn against Cook, and Cook fouls her. And Oborn will go to the line for 2.
Spring Valley's number 4, Megan Cook, her first, team third.
It's Cook's first, team's third, and Oborn at the line.
A little stutter step from Oborn there got Cook off the ground.
And Oborn misses the first. Looks like Fleming's going to check back in. So Oborn hits the second.
Return to the game for Russell, number 32, Cameron Fleming.
And Irvin will check out. And Russell, a little 1-2-2 3-quarter court zone here. Purdue back over to this side to Ellis. Thought she was going to pull up and shoot that 3.
She thought about it.
Leaves that for Davis. It's off of Darnell's foot, and it'll stay with Spring Valley with 1:12 to go here in the first quarter. 17-10, Russell with the lead. Russell's 2 points off of their halftime score at Spring Valley back in December. They had 19 at halftime, and they've got 17 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Hutchison with a tough shot, rebounded by Cook. Gets it to Davis. She'll leave it back up. Cross court to Ellis. High arcing 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Oborn. And Davis knocks it away. It's on the floor. They're going to call a foul on Davis. And that's probably correct. Oborn's body was in between Davis and the ball, but nice hustle by Davis.
It's a hustle foul, yeah.
And that's no easy task to take the ball away from Oborn either.
Not at all.
Wheeler here on the left side. Dribble, and it's taken away by Sophie Hutchison. She'll go all the way to the basket. Jump stop, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes up, blocked by Wheeler. And Fleming gets it, but I think she stepped on the line or dribbled on the line. It'll stay with Spring Valley. A nice job by Wheeler defending Hutchison, and Irvin will check in for Wheeler.
Entering the game for Russell, number 2, Lily Irvin.
28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Into Ellis, up top to Purdue. Hutchison come off the screen, and Darnell fought through it. She didn't get the open three in the corner like they wanted. To Cook, up top to Purdue, down to 12 seconds. Ellis spins in the lane, scoop shot, up and good. Darnell coming up 2-1, and she's not going to get a shot off as Hutchison steals it. And at the end of one, it's Russell 17, Spring Valley 12. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the My Town matchup right after this.
The purpose of Escape the Vape is going to be to try to get the teenagers and the young kids to stop vaping. With the kids, their brains are still forming until they're 25. Parents in the community need to pay attention if their kids are using it, because there are signs that their kids use it.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
All right, folks, we're back. 17-12, Russell with the lead as we start the second quarter. And Brian, if you're Coach Lane, I'm not sure you could ask for a much better start to this one. Shots are falling. They broke the press. Been able to defend pretty well and got a 5-point lead at the end of one. Pretty good start for the Devils.
Well, she's got to be as happy as some of her players, like we talked about in the pregame, seeing shots go through the basket.
So Darnell will bring it across the timeline. It's Darnell, Irvin, Troxler, Oborn, and Fleming, the starting five. And Oborn tries to split two players, and it's going to be a foul on Ellis.
Fouls on Spring Valley's number 23, Brooklyn.
It's her first. Team's first. And for Spring Valley, it's going to be Davis, Purdue, Hutchison, Ellis, and Cook on the floor. As Oborn knocks down the first. She's 2 of 3 from the line. 2 of 4 now. It's 18-12 as Ellis brings it up. Throws it
Great
ahead
pass
to Purdue, and it goes right off the front edge of the rim. Cook with the rebound. Dumps it to Davis, who gets it to Hutchison, who saves it. It was a great pass, just couldn't get the layup to go down. Hutchison at the top of the key. Purdue brings it back up top, looking for the screen from Cook. And Hutchison got a little bit of a step on Irvin as Fleming was calling out that switch. And they're going to call that on Darnell.
That'll be her second.
Yep.
Team first.
And so Hutchison will go back to the line where she's had her only points of the game. Got 2 there towards the end of the first quarter. First one's up and no good.
Hutchison at the line.
Interesting to see now how long Coach Lane will leave Darnell on the court with 7:12 to go in the second quarter and already picked up 2 fouls. Hutchison gets the second.
You know, foul trouble, the last thing Coach Lane wanted today being a player down already.
Right.
Short bench, they only got 4 kids over there anyway.
Yep. And so Edwards will check in for Spring Valley. Irvin breaks the press, kicks it up ahead to Oborn. Almost lost it along the baseline, didn't have anywhere to go, but that was Troxler got the ball, and she's able to get it back after the miss, knocked away by Spring Valley and taken away by Edwards. Hutchison gets it to Ellis in the corner, high arcing three, good.
Man, she makes it rain every time.
Yes, she does. And it's a steal by Davis. Nice job by Davis, who snuck in there and got the steal, and it's a quick 5-point burst by Spring Valley, and we are tied at 18, and we've got a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. And, Brian, we were talking about Russell, and they had a great first quarter. Not such a great start to the second quarter.
No, and, one stat starting to pile up unofficially. Any stat I give you is unofficial.
Absolutely.
But I've got him for 7 turnovers already, Russell. So.
Yeah.
And right there we saw 5 quick points off those turnovers.
Yes. Yeah, and Spring Valley will make you pay, but I mean that was you can't want a turnover right underneath your own basket as Davis grabbed it and put it up and in. And after the high arcing three by Ellis and Spring Valley, you kind of felt like you could see a turnover here or there coming because they've been very active in this press. Russell done a nice job so far, but then turned it over here. But they'll have the ball back. To Fleming to Darnell.
Might have got away with a walk.
Cut off by Hutchison. She's in. Tough shot in the lane. And Ellis tried to throw it off of Irvin and stepped out of bounds. It'll stay with Russell. And Irvin looking, and hits it off the bottom of the basket. And Spring Valley gets the turnover as Davis throws it ahead by Edwards. Little jumper right side, no good. Davis gets in there and gets the rebound and gets tied up. And it's going to be to Spring Valley. And Savannah Davis has had some nice play here at the start of this second quarter off the bench. Brian.
She's very sneaky. She just has ended up in the right place, the right time here a couple of times early on.
And we've got a block.
That's on Russell. That's 3 on Darnell.
That is 3. Yep. Wasn't sure if they were going to call it on Spring Valley or Russell. But
they looked at each other for a minute. They were.
Yeah.
Return to the game for Russell.
And so with 6:22 here in the second quarter, Darnell goes out with 3 fouls, and that's huge for Russell. Hutchison throws it all the way up to the half-court line. Picked there by Purdue. That's Davis looking to attack, drops it to Purdue. Open 3, right wing, no good. Ball hits the floor, knocked around by Edwards, picked up by Ellis. She tries to split 2 defenders, and they're going to say it goes off of Ellis and out of bounds, and it'll go back to Russell.
One thing with Russell's defense is Spring Valley's getting a lot of good looks off these screens with Russell trying to switch.
Absolutely. Russell broke the press, but Irvin couldn't handle it. Ellis on the attack will go in, and she's going to be fouled by Oborn.
Fouls on Russell's number 11, Gabby Oborn.
That's Oborn's first, team's third. And Ellis will go to the line where she's 1 for 2 tonight.
Ellis at the line for Spring Valley to shoot 2.
And we're talking about Davis. She's over here at the bench. She's got a scratch on her arm.
That's a pretty good one. I can see it from here.
And getting ready to try to get it cleaned up so she can stay in the game.
I don't think there's any blood. It just looks like a pretty deep, pretty good scratch.
So 2 for 2 from the line for Ellis, and Spring Valley now up 20-18, and Savannah Davis on the tie-up. It'll go to Russell, but there's Davis again making a lot of hustle plays, it seems like, is the best way I can describe it for Davis tonight.
Big time. I mean, positioning is everything, and she seems to be in the right place when you need her to be.
And I don't think she played against Russell in the last game, and that's going to be Irvin with a 3. Good, nothing but net.
Russell needed that.
They needed it. Yes, they did. 21-20 Russell. 5.5 to go here before the half. Hutchison leaves it for Ellis. Back to Davis, knocked away by Oborn, and Ellis picks it up. Or excuse me, Hutchison tries to drop it to Edwards, and it's picked up by Irvin. She's tied up, and they're going to call, I think Russell got a 30-second timeout, and it's a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. Think inside the box, and thinking inside the box. This defense, this full court defense for Spring Valley in that zone. It's a 2-2, really a 1-2-2, and they've done a really nice job. Russell still early on solved it pretty well, but seemed to have had a little more difficult time here in the second quarter with it.
Well, we're seeing a lot of problems. That I've got them at 10 turnovers, Russell, already, and they're just having a lot of problems with the length and athleticism of Spring Valley, especially in that press. If you put Edwards out front, and Hutchinson and Ellis are both so athletic.
Right. And that length and athleticism, I think, causes Russell sometimes to hesitate and not be confident in where they're going with the ball next. It's like they get it and they pause a second, and that allows that trap to come, and it creates some difficulty.
Absolutely. If you give a team, obviously well coached, obviously experienced, Spring Valley, if you give them those opportunities to trap you, they're going to take them.
Wheeler will trigger it in, gets it to Fleming.
Presley Price has checked in.
Yep. And threw it into a triple team, and Edwards is able to come out of there with it for Spring Valley. Up ahead to Hutchison on the right wing. Gets it to Ellis, top of the key. Purdue spins into the lane to Ellis in the corner. Wanted the three, but Oborn closed out. Hutchison drops it to Davis. Splits a double team and gets her own rebound off the miss. Throws it back out to Ellis. Savannah Davis having a nice game here tonight. Dropping it into Edwards. Dribbles, cross-court pass. Ellis, another scoop shot for the layup. Was tipped there, and Troxler comes out of there with it. And almost a steal by Purdue. And Oborn's going to be able to break the press. And she's going to drive all the way to the basket and going to get fouled. And it's going to be on Hutchinson.
Fouls on Spring Valley's number 3, Sophie Hutchison.
It's her first. Well, they say her second. Okay.
I
just had her for one.
I did too.
Okay. I'll go with the PA guy.
Again, we're very unofficial up here.
I always say my statistics are unofficial. You capitalize that, put it in bold print, and underline it like 3 times.
Yep.
As Oborn hits the first free throw. She's now 3 of 5 from the line tonight. One more. 4-6. She has 12 points by my count tonight.
That's what I've got.
Hutchison up top. Ellis brings it around, leaves it for Davis. Hutchison with a 3 right wing, no good, into Savannah
Look
Davis.
Look who's there again.
Again.
Wow.
And she's going to go to the line for 2, and it's going to be a foul on Irvin.
That's her second.
Yeah, we agreed with the PA guy on that.
Yeah,
we
were with him, yeah.
Exactly 4 minutes to go before the half as Davis goes to the line for 2. First one's up and good. One more for Davis. Second one, banks it in.
I always told my kids when I was coaching, I don't care how it goes in.
That doesn't. It all counts the same.
Yep.
Irvin breaks the press, tries to get it to Fleming, knocked away by Hutchinson. She's going to go all the way to the basket. She'll attack, gets it blocked, picks it up, and Davis on the floor, as well as Russell's Oborn, and I think she was on the line, and it'll go back to Spring Valley. That was Davis hustling again.
Scoring has slowed down for Russell.
Quite a bit, quite a bit. Hutchinson drives into the lane. Tough shot, left-handed layup up and good. Her first field goal of the night. It's 24-23. Spring Valley with the lead. Fleming tries to get it in the middle, and Hutchinson's going to get called for the foul. And if they were correct, that's going to be her third. He just said her second the last time. It's got to be at least 2.
Yeah.
Okay. We're all confused on how many fouls.
I don't think any of us are official.
Well, I think the Spring Valley coach was concerned because he thought that might have been her third.
Yeah.
I think it's her second. That's what I'm going with, is Oborn dribbles it out by the timeline. She's going to take a
shoot
deep
it,
three. Really a low percentage shot there. Purdue gets it up to Davis, who's ahead of the pack. Left-handed layup up and good. Savannah Davis now with 6. And that's up to Wheeler, who throws it ahead to Troxler. They'll pull it back out and hand it to Oborn. She takes the long three. Good. Her third three of the game and ties this one up with 2.5 to go. And Russell going into a 2-3 zone here, changing up the defense.
Kind of self-preservation with the foul trouble.
And Ellis with a 3, good.
And there's the rescue run and falling back into that 2-3.
I think if Ellis keeps shooting it, and there's Davis, rips it away, throws it underneath, and it's blocked by Russell. Hutchison gets it in the corner and puts it up and in. As Spring Valley's calling for a timeout, Hutchison puts that up and in, and they take a timeout, and let's see, it's going to be a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. And Brian, as well as Russell played in that first quarter, it's almost like it's flipped here. At Spring Valley is the aggressor here in the second quarter.
Well, you're seeing already the concerns with Russell and 3 fouls on Kennedy Darnell.
Right.
Because, Spring Valley's taking advantage of not just Darnell not on the court to score, but as a ball handler as well. So.
Yeah, I think one of the issues here is you got a minute 59, you're down 5. If you're Russell, I don't think you want that to get spread out and make it 8, 10, or 12 by the time halftime rolls around, because it might be difficult to come back on a team like Spring Valley that's very well coached. And, they didn't get rattled early on when they got down early. They got down, I think it was 7 or 8. Stayed right with it, was back within 5 at the quarter break, and now they're up 5. But I think it's imperative for Russell not to let this lead balloon.
No, absolutely. The last thing you want to see after that quality first quarter is a double-digit halftime deficit, which Spring Valley's pressure is kind of leading towards.
And for Spring Valley, it's Edwards, Davis, Purdue, Hutchison, and Ellis. And there's, for Russell, it's Price who has the ball, dumps it to Wheeler. Over to Oborn, also Irvin and Troxler in the game. Very young on the court for the Red Devils. Price with the 3 left side. Short, no good, rebound to Purdue. And Hutchison's going to drive all the way down to the basket, and it's no good. Wheeler tried to get it. Hutchison gets it back, and Edwards is going to knock it. Ooh, I thought Edwards knocked it out, but it's going to stay with Spring Valley. Hutchison looking, gets it up top to Ellis. Davis leaves it for Hutchinson. She's going to attack down the lane, cuts through, no good, hits the floor hard, but it's picked out of there by Wheeler, who's on the attack, chased by Davis, and they're going to call a foul on Edwards.
Spring Valley's number 10, Emma Edwards, her first. Team foul number 4.
Team's 4th, 1:12 to go, so Russell is essentially in the bonus on the next foul, and Davis is going to do that and come within about 2 inches of knocking that one away, but Oborn will go to went down hard. But
both of them, yeah.
Number 2, Savannah Davis, her second.
Davis just plays so hard, Mike.
Line for Russell to shoot bonus, Gabby Oborn.
And Oborn will shoot 2. And makes the first. I've got her with 16 of Russell's 27.
That's what I got, yeah.
Make it 17. She's had a night just in the first half.
Yeah.
So it's back to 3. Just over a minute to go. And Ellis, high arcing 3 right side, short. And Russell gets the stop as it goes out of bounds. And, coming out of that timeout at a minute 59, Brian, we talked about not allowing the lead to balloon. And Russell's cut it by 2 to a 3-point lead. Got to be smart with the ball here, though, as Irvin gets trapped, and it's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go to Spring Valley.
And Spring Valley's trapped is so effective, and Russell's kind of walking into it by going towards the sidelines.
And it's so quick. It's
Man.
like it gets on. They get on the ball quickly with that trap. Hutchinson gets a screen from Edwards. Edwards cuts down the lane and is going to get called for the walk. And I don't know that she had possession to walk there, but a turnover either way. And Irvin gets it into Irvin, and she's hit. No call. Drop it to Edwards. Layup is good. Lots of contact on that one as well. And Davis guarding against Price, and Davis is going to get called for the reach-in foul. And Price will go to the line.
Yeah.
SpringValley's number 2, Savannah Davis, her third.
So Davis now has 3.
To the line for Russell to shoot bonus, Presley Price.
And I would call Davis here tonight the straw that stirs the drink for
No,
Spring Valley.
she has been on the defensive end.
Defensive end. She has been excellent. And Price misses the first free throw.
And I got her with 6 points and 3 rebounds to go with all the havoc she's caused.
And Kelsey Meadows will check in for Spring Valley for this final 26 and a half seconds. Price with one more. And it's in and out, no good. Rebound Edwards. Up ahead to Sophie Hutchison. In the corner to Meadows. She'll bring it up top, leave it for Ellis. Back to Hutchison with 15 seconds. Edwards looking to screen for Hutchison, goes the opposite side. Hutchison's going to look to drive down the lane, kicks it back to Purdue. Purdue stops, hands it to Ellis on the weave, and it's knocked away. Ball on the ground, and that's the way the half's going to end. Your score at halftime, it's Spring Valley 33 and Russell 28. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show here from the MyTown matchup at Russell High School on MyTown TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
30.
2, 6, 7,
11. 12.
Is that legal?
yeah,
15.
16,
21.
22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
All right, folks, we're back here, Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. Mike Miller along with Brian Hall. And, Brian, in that first quarter, actually the first half, kind of a tale of two quarters as Russell did a nice job, I think led by as many as 7 in that first quarter. Ended the first quarter with a 17-12 lead, but in that second quarter, Darnell picks up her third foul, and Spring Valley outscores them by 10, and they lead here at halftime by 5.
Absolutely, you're looking at, as you mentioned during the live action, it was 6.5 minutes of no Kennedy Darnell for Russell, and already down a player. Probably went a little deeper, more minutes off the bench than Coach Lane had planned on tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about that. We're going to take our second break here of the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. When we come back, we'll have unofficial statistics here from the My-Town matchup from Russell High School. We'll be back right after this on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
So let's go big or let's go home.
We're working hard to show up every day. Are you working hard for your school?
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
All right, folks, back at the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. I'm going to hand it off to Brian Hall, who's got our unofficial halftime statistics. Brian, a couple things stand out in these statistics here at halftime.
The biggest thing that we're looking at here is a team statistic. Russell with 15 turnovers by my count and to only 5 from SpringValley. The pressure from SpringValley has caused havoc, I guess is the best word to use. But unofficially scoring-wise for SpringValley, Savannah Davis, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Sophie Hutchinson, I've got 7 points, 5 rebounds. May Cook's got a couple of rebounds. Emma Edwards I've got with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Brooklyn Ellis I've got with 13 points and 4 rebounds. Lucy Jackson I got with 2 points. And then Belle Purdue played a lot of minutes, didn't score, but came up with 3 rebounds. So on the other side for Russell, Lily Irvin, 5 points and a rebound. Kennedy Darnell, who battled the foul trouble, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Gabby Elborn keeping Russell in the game. I had her with 17 and a rebound. Mila Troxler getting her first career start tonight with illness going through the team there with Kinley Coons. Had 3 rebounds. Cam Fleming, 3 points and 1 rebound. Mila Wheeler played and got a rebound. Presley Price played, didn't score. So.
Yeah, and you know, Brian, that we got about 3 minutes and we got a 2-minute break. We'll use this last minute. You know, for Russell, I think it's imperative for them to keep Darnell out of foul trouble, and I think they've got to figure out this SpringValley press. I think for SpringValley, it's more of the same for them, and you know, also for figuring out that press is not turning the ball over. I think. Do you think you've coached with Coach Lane before? What do you think she makes changes here in the second half, maybe to attack that press?
I think you're probably going to see on the defensive end with the foul trouble a lot of zone. I think she's going to continue with the sideline break that she's been kind of known for over the years against the press. They're getting the ball to the middle. It's just when the ball leaves the middle and goes into the corners and the trapping zones is where they've got themselves in trouble. with not just the athleticism of Spring Valley, but their length as well. But the biggest thing for Coach Lane is Kennedy Darnell does not get a quick foul.
Yeah, that's imperative. They can't have her on the bench the second half. Appreciate you tuning in to the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. We'll be back with second half action, the My-Town matchup between Spring Valley and Russell right after this.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
We here at the Greenup County Health Department are here to help provide the family planning program and are available. If you are uninsured or have on Medicaid, or if it's an adolescent, we're not going to turn anyone away.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
All right, folks, we are back getting ready to start the second half between Spring Valley and Russell. For Spring Valley, it is Purdue, Jackson, Hutchinson, Ellis, and Edwards on the floor. Their starting five, and Russell counters with their starting five. Oborn, Fleming, Darnell, Irvin, and Troxler. Oborn fakes the three, gets Hutchinson to go by, and it comes off. Edwards with a nice rebound. Spring Valley on the attack. Leaves it for Hutchison, thinks about it, gets it to Ellis. Darnell closes out on her. You've got to close out on her quickly or she'll put it up.
Yeah. That's one thing I've liked about Ellis tonight. She's ready to shoot.
Purdue, Edwards is going to give a screen for Hutchison. She's going to drive into the corner to Ellis. Back of the rim, no good, knocked away, still on the ground. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll go to Spring Valley. And Spring Valley is just not afraid to go after loose balls tonight.
No.
Every player has been, ball gets on the floor, it seems like they're jumping at it every single time. Hutchison trying to get it in, gets it into Edwards. Hands it back to Hutchinson. She'll take the three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Edwards puts it up and in. Two or three opportunities for Spring Valley on that one, and Darnell is trapped. And she's got to pass out of that and gets it up to Oborn, who breaks the press. Got an opportunity, and it's back tapped by Hutchinson on the floor. And Spring Valley picks it up. Jackson gets it off to Purdue, and Purdue pushing. Up ahead to Hutchinson in the corner. She'll drive baseline. And blocked by Cameron Fleming. Nice block as Hutchinson went to try a reverse layup. Had a player open in the corner. Decided to try the reverse layup, gets it blocked, but they keep possession. Into Edwards, turns, shot is short. I think Fleming
again
got a piece of that.
Yeah.
And blocked that shot, and they kick it up ahead to Fleming. She goes into Edwards, and she draws the foul. Nice job, nice sequence here by Cam Fleming on the defensive end, and then able to draw the foul here on the other end.
We talk about Cam Fleming a lot and just how fundamentally solid she is in the post. And
absolutely. In and out, no good for Fleming. And that foul was on
Edwards.
It's her second. And Fleming misses them both, and Hutchinson gets the rebound. Long three by Purdue in the right corner, rebound by Auburn, one and done for Spring Valley. And Fleming was open as Edwards was coming back, and that's going to be a bump by Purdue, and Auburn will go to the line for two. Nice job by Gabby Auburn to draw the foul there.
Well, Russell's getting the stops they need. They're just not taking advantage of them on the offensive end. You know, 2 missed free throws now. Gabby Auburn to the line.
I wasn't going to announce her jinx her. I was going to say she shoots around 80% from the line. And I say that now, and she'll miss this second one. Seems to happen quite a bit. I told you.
Nice job, Mike.
Yeah, I told you. I should have kept my mouth shut, and she went 2 for 2.
Gabby, when you watch that, this was Mike, not me.
I've got her 7 of 10 from the line tonight. Hutchinson kicks it out to Ellis for 3. Left side, no good. Auburn picks it up, and she is going to be able to bring it up. Russell looking to cut into that 6-point lead, get it ahead to Fleming, knocked away by Edwards. Fleming gets it back. Darnell looking to attack. Gets into the lane, tough shot, and she's going to draw the foul, I think, on Ellis. It is, and that's going to be, by my count, Ellis' second. And Darnell will go to the line for 2. I think, Brian, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Coach Lane decided to tell her players we need to be aggressive going to the basket here in the second half.
Well, that's kind of what Kendi Darnell does, so you kind of lose that a little bit when she went out with foul trouble. Very good at initiating contact, getting to the line.
Now, see, I didn't say anything that time, and Darnell's now 3 for 3 on the night. Made them both. Russell with a little bit of a 3-quarter court. Looks like a 1-2-2. And trying to get it to Edwards, and they get a turnover. And they've cut it back to 4. Trailed by 7 after Spring Valley scored first here in the second half. But it's now down to 4, and they get it into Darnell. Nice job by her to not let that double team come to her. Irvin into the lane. She'll come across, hand it to Darnell. She'll attack down the lane. Puts it up, and no good. Tipped out. Irvin grabs the rebound. Knocked away by Hutchinson. She saves it in, and Jackson is kicked around, and Auburn comes out of there with it. Russell on the attack. Auburn into the lane, and there's going to be a foul on Ellis, and that's her third.
Fouls on Spring Valley's number 23,
and
Ellis, her third, team 4.
We're just over 3 minutes into the third quarter, and Russell will be shooting the bonus the rest of the way, as that was the 4th team foul.
Kind of what you talked about earlier. Russell's kind of been the aggressor here in the second half.
They've done a better job on that first pass into that trap. They've come out of it quick. And see, I didn't say anything about Gabby being a good free throw shooter, and she hit them both. And they've picked this, they changed this defense where they're going 1-2-2, about 3-quarter court. Ellis gets it. She drives down the lane, and no good. Rebound Darnell, and she's going to attack. She's going to go all the way, pull up to the free throw line. It's knocked away. I think it hit her foot, and Ellis picks it up. She'll go into the lane and lay it up, and no good. I think that's going to be a foul on Fleming. It is. Cameron Fleming, her first by my count.
Number 32, Cameron Fleming, her first.
Russell's first of the third quarter. 2-point ball game now.
We knew we'd have a good one tonight.
Yes. And Ellis misses the first.
Ellis on the line for Spring
And
Valley.
Wheeler's going to check in for Fleming.
Again for Russell, number 23, Mila Wheeler.
All right, Ellis with one more. She puts it up, and it's good. Got her 4 from 6 from the line today. Into the middle to Irvin. Quick pass to Troxler, back to Auburn, and they break that press. And Darnell fakes the 3, leaves it for Auburn. Open 3, deep one from the left wing. No good. Rebound by Edwards, and she's going to throw it ahead to Hutchinson. And Hutchinson will attack into the lane. It's knocked away by Auburn, but she gets it back. She needs some help, and we got a timeout Spring Valley, and it's going to be a
30-second timeout.
Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. And, Russell has come out, got right back into this one because, we talked at the end of that second quarter with Darnell out. It was imperative that Russell stay with Spring Valley and not let that lead get out, and they didn't. Spring Valley scores first, goes up 7, but Russell now back within 3 and has had as close as 2.
Yeah, that's kind of what you're running into with Russell. You can see him a little tired, without much depth tonight, and that's starting to show a little bit, and the physicality of Spring Valley is going to wear on you.
Right. But Spring Valley hasn't substituted in this quarter yet.
Yeah.
And they're starting 5, and a player that was really big for them on the defensive end was Savannah Davis. She hasn't played in the second half yet, but I understand why. Got 3 fouls, and you've got the lead, and the team that you have in there right now is playing well, but
yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked at an opportune time that she gets inserted back into the game. And that Jackson gets under the basket. It's no good, and Irvin is going to bring it up, and she kicks it across to Darnell, and Troxler with a nice job kind of shielded Ellis, and if that's on Ellis, that's her 4th. And it is. That's 4 on Brooklyn Ellis.
Right as soon as you mention, here comes Savannah Davis.
And Ellis was in double figures in that first half, the only double-figure scorer for Spring Valley. Darnell with 2 free throws. First one's up and rattles in. As Savannah Davis will replace Ellis. Darnell with 1 more. And it's in and out, no good. Spring Valley has it. Purdue will be on the attack for the Lady Timberwolves. Gets past Wheeler, leaves it for Hutchinson. Thought about the 3, gets into the lane. Tough shot, no good. Rebound Irvin. Tries to kick it ahead. Wheeler gets it, and it's knocked away, but Oborn's still able to corral it. Gets it to Darnell in the lane. She goes up, and they're going to call a foul on Jackson. How many fouls has Darnell drawn here in the last couple of minutes, Brian? It seems like it's been 3 or 4.
She's very good at that. She initiates contact well, and she takes contact well.
And Lucy Jackson, that's her 3rd. So for Spring Valley, we got 2 players with 3 and 1 with 4 as Darnell hits that one. Got her for 5 of 6 on the night. Darnell's up and good.
I think we're somewhere around 9 or 10 fouls to 1.
And we're all tied up at 36 as Hutchinson goes down the lane, puts it up, and thought Russell last touched that, but it's going to go back to Russell, so they get a little bit of a break here. 3:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and we are all tied up. And Darnell almost throws it away. Oborn saves it. Got to be thinking about 10 seconds here, and Mandy Lane calls a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:16 to go. We're all tied up at 36 in the MyTown matchup between Russell and Spring Valley. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
Psh, 30.
One, 2, 6, 7,
11. 12.
Is that legal?
yeah, 15,
16.
21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
So let's go big or let's go home.
We're working hard to show up every day. Are you working hard for your school?
All right, folks, we are back. 3:16 to go here. Russell and Spring Valley all tied up at 36. Something to keep an eye on the rest of this quarter. Russell is in the bonus. Russell has only committed 1 team foul as they get it into Darnell. She's going to drive to the basket, pull it back on the block. She'll go up between 3 players, and Knocked away, but Troxler picks it up, and Hutchinson almost steals it as she tried to get it to Wheeler. But one thing for talking about the foul trouble, Spring Valley, Brooklyn Ellis with 4, and Lucy Jackson and Savannah Davis with 3 as Oborn gets it and started to fake the pass, and I think almost made that shot a little more difficult than it needed to be, but draws a foul on Edwards, and that's her third. So now you have 4 players with 3, or 3 players with 3 and 1 with 4. Is Oborn back to the line. And Gabby Fleming will check in for Wheeler for Russell, and Gabby Oborn living at the line tonight. And if you're Spring Valley, that's not the person you want to put at the free throw line. As Oborn hits the second one, having a big night.
Russell's first lead in a while.
And Purdue Darnell almost got the steal. Jackson misses the 3. Edwards on the backside to put it up and in. And boy, Spring Valley needed that bucket.
Yep.
Tied at 38. Up to Troxler. Hands it to Darnell, who will attack against Hutchinson, who back-tapped it, knocked it out of bounds. Nice job there by Sophie Hutchinson. Russell will keep it under their own basket. 2:33 to go. And we're all tied up at 38 apiece. It's into Gabby Oborn in the corner. Drives on Purdue, into the lane, little runner. No good. Troxler gets the rebound, and they're going to say it's off of Troxler and out of bounds, a block by Edwards. And Russell pulling the press off here. Looks like they're going to fall back into man-to-man. I thought they might fall back into that 2-3. Hutchinson looking to attack. Kicks it in the corner. Purdue faked it. Drove on the baseline. Davis, and I'm going to say it looked like that ball hit the end line, and it'll go back to Russell. And now it's Spring Valley that's struggling to score a little bit here the last 2 or 3 minutes of game time.
Dangerous pass, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a turnover. And it'll go back. Spring Valley will have it under their own basket.
Now I've got Russell with 20 turnovers now.
And they're tied.
Yeah.
And they're in a tie ball game.
Yeah.
Spring Valley's probably, got 7 or 8?
I've got them with 8.
Into Davis. Jackson with a
Deep
3, right
wow.
wing, rims out, and Edwards just hustles and gets that one. Nice job by her. Jackson tries to save it in, and there's going to be Sophie Hutchinson will run it down. 1:40 to go here. Hutchinson will take the 3 straight away. Front of the rim, no good, and it'll go out of bounds and back to Russell.
Wow. You know, kind of like we talked about Russell, Spring Valley starting to settle a little bit for threes.
That's a shot they can get pretty much any time.
Yeah.
And Darnell will attack against Purdue, throws it ahead to Irvin. She had Troxler cutting to the basket, couldn't get it to her. Oborn back to Irvin, 3 left side short, into the corner. Edwards picks it up, nice hands there by Edwards. Kicks it ahead to Jackson. She throws it right side to Davis. Leaves it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson will bring it back out. Spring Valley will reset with just over a minute to go. Hutchinson down the lane, left-handed layup, good. Big basket there by Spring Valley. Into Darnell. She needs some help, throws it up ahead to Troxler, leaves it back to Darnell. Irvin gets it. Left side to Oborn, deep 3 from the left wing, short. Irvin gets the rebound, dumps it into Fleming. She turns, hands it to Troxler, and gets the bucket. Her first bucket of the game, and it's tied again at 40, down to 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Gonna let Sophie Hutchinson work on Cam Fleming. She's down the lane. Wow. What a play by Sophie Hutchinson. Went through 3 or 4 Russell defenders. It's down to 13 seconds, and that's tipped by Spring Valley, and they're going to call a foul on Jackson. Darnell will go to the line for 2, and that is Jackson's 4th. So some foul trouble for Spring Valley heading into this fourth quarter. You feel like that's definitely going to come into play.
Yeah.
As May Cook will check in.
And on the other side, Mike, Darnell has got through the third quarter without picking up her fourth foul.
Right, and that's huge. Because now Spring Valley's have two players that's picked up their fourth here in the third. And Darnell hits the free throw. Cook will check in for Lucy Jackson. One more for Darnell. Up and good. Darnell all but 2 of her points at the free throw line tonight. Hutchinson down to 2 seconds. She'll take the three and it's blocked. And that's the end of the third, and we are all tied at 42 apiece. Got a great finish coming up. Fourth quarter coming at you. The MyTown matchup, 42 apiece. We'll be back right after this.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired Orthopedics Care at UK King's Daughters.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
All right, folks, we are back. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Nothing's been decided. Still 42 apiece. Great third quarter by Russell. I mean, you had a 5-point deficit for Spring Valley. Russell led by 5 at the end of 1. Spring Valley led by 5 at halftime, and now we're all tied up at 42 apiece. And so on the court for Spring Valley, dealing with some foul trouble, it's Hutchinson, Davis, Cook, Edwards, and Purdue. As Oborn gets past Davis and drills the three. Her fourth three of the game, and Russell with a 45-42 lead. Gets it to Davis. Tough shot for Davis. And Spring Valley lucky gets it back. Purdue at the free throw line. Spins into the lane, and they're going to call Irvin, I think. Or no. Fleming on the foul. It's her second. But on the court for Spring Valley, I don't know if I said that, was Cook, Edwards, Purdue, and Hutchinson and Davis. Purdue at the line for 2. She makes her first points of the game. And then for Russell, it's their starting 5 of Fleming, Irvin, Darnell, Troxler, and Oborn. Second one is up and good for Purdue. It's back to a 1-point lead for Russell. Gets it in to Irvin. Davis, nice trap, and it's off of Russell. Nice job by Edwards and Davis to move their feet and use that sideline, and they get the turnover. Is that Russell's 21st turnover?
That is what I have.
Hutchinson out top with Oborn on her. Fights over the screen, and Hutchinson dribbles it off her leg and out of bounds. Oborn with a nice job defensively there, was not letting herself get screened.
I was thinking they set up the double screen, not just the one screen.
And she fought over both of them. So Oborn with the ball. Russell up by 1. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Into Darnell at the free throw line. Jumper for Darnell, no good. And fight for the rebound. Cook picked it up, and it's off of Spring Valley. And they're going to say it stays with Russell. Irvin triggers it in to Oborn in the corner. drives the baseline, and that one rolls off, tipped around. Cook and Irvin is going to have a jump ball, and it's going to go to Spring Valley. (45-44) Russell. And
what's going on here?
We got a whistle. And we had a fan walking up the sideline. I'm not sure. I guess he was upset with the call.
I'm not sure what just happened.
And he was escorted out. Really not any place for that type of behavior.
No, we don't need that. Too good a ball game.
Yep, and Sophie Hutchinson will bring it up across the timeline. Oborn on her. They're going to try to screen for her again. She refuses it. Davis, left corner three, no good. Rebound backside by Fleming, drops it off to Oborn, and she's on the attack. Down the lane, nice pass to Irvin, who lays it up and in. Wow, what a play by Oborn over to Irvin, and Russell with a 3-point lead. And Hutchinson gets it taken away by Oborn, knocked away, and it's on the ground again, a tie up, and it's going to go back to Russell.
Return to the game for Spring Valley, number 23, Brooklyn Ellis, and number 24, Lucy Jackson.
So now it's Gabby Oborn will trigger it in, and we've got Davis and Cook coming out, and the two starters, Ellis and Jackson in. Both of those have 4 fouls on the night. Into Darnell. She'll drive all the way to the basket, scoops it up and in. Nobody stopped at the ball, and it's a 5-point lead now for Russell.
Largest lead for Russell in a while.
It's a 7-2 run here to start this fourth quarter as Hutchinson takes the three, no good. Knocked around, and it's tipped around. Jackson gets it to Hutchinson. Underneath to Jackson, she's open, puts it up and in. And we've got a timeout, Spring Valley, and we got a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back as Russell leads 49-46, 5:36 to go in this one. Back after this.
Guy in the building.
All right, folks, we are back. 49-46, Russell with the lead, and they will have the ball coming out of the timeout. 5:36 to go here, and if there is a tie-up, the possession arrow goes to Spring Valley, and on the court for the Lady Timberwolves, it is Jackson, Purdue, Hutchinson, Ellis, and Edwards. For Russell, it's Oborn, Darnell, Irvin, Fleming, and Troxler. They get it into Fleming, hand it off to Oborn, who's going to attack all the way into the lane and draw the foul, and I think Jackson just fouled out. It's either on her, 24. Lucy Jackson is just fouled out of the ball game.
Her fifth. Team first.
I thought they were going to maybe call it on Edwards, but and if it had been on Edwards, that would have been her fourth. And so Gabby Oborn will go back to the line. And hits the first. She misses that one, and it's out of bounds to Spring Valley. 12 of 16 from the line by my count. And Sophie Hutchinson will bring it up into the corner to Ellis. 50-46, Russell with the lead, just over 5 minutes to go. Purdue kicks it to Ellis, high arcing three is going to be short, and fight for it, and Troxler gets it, as Ellis didn't want to go because she has 4 fouls. Up ahead to Irvin, puts it up, no good. Fleming comes in with the rebound, and Ellis just fouled out. Or no, they're going to call that one on Edwards. A break for Spring Valley, but that puts Edwards with 4. And it's the team's second here in the fourth quarter. Russell with 1 team foul. 5:03 to go. Up top to Oborn, just over the outstretched hand of Davis. Oborn attacks, blocked by Edwards, picked up there by Hutchison. Spring Valley with an opportunity. Hutchison's going to go all the way in, lay it up, no good. Tipped around, that's off of Fleming. Oh, thought that was off of Fleming. Maybe it was off of Edwards, but the call is to go back to Russell. 50-46. Into Troxler. She needs to get rid of it or she'll get trapped. No trap comes, gets it up to Irvin. And Hutchison's going to get called for the foul.
I've got her with 4.
Fouls on Spring Valley's number 3, Sophie Hutchison, her second.
There's no way it's her second.
No.
I got her with at least 3 or maybe 4. And that's taken away by Hutchison. Nice job. She's going to go all the way down, leave it for Davis. Puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound. Out to Purdue, open 3, sidestep,
good. Big shot.
Nice job by Bella Purdue to fake that 3, let the defender run by, and drilled it. It's now a 1-point game as Russell gets it ahead to Troxler. Leaves it for Irvin. She drives the lane, puts it up. Nice job.
On the other end.
Lily Irvin with a nice attack, puts Russell up 3. And Darnell just picked up her 4th. But it's been a while.
Yeah.
I think it was about 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. She picked up her 3rd.
6.5.
Yeah, sat the rest of the second quarter, played the entire third quarter and here half of the 4th without picking up a foul. And Hutchison all the way up top to Ellis. She also has 4 fouls. Going to leave it for Hutchinson. She's got Darnell on her. Wouldn't be surprised to see her attack Darnell, who has 4 fouls. Hutchison puts it up, no good. Nice rebound by Edwards, who puts it up and in. And we've got a whistle. I think there was a little extracurricular activity, but I was looking down at my score sheet.
They got, I think it was more of they got their feet tangled up and with the getting a little
I understand.
Close to the end here.
Yep, 52-51 Russell. 3:48 to go. Oborn gets it into Fleming. She's looking for someone to get it back to. Gets it back to Oborn. She's going to attack on Hutchinson. Drops it underneath to Fleming, and they're going to call, wow.
Fouls on Spring Valley's number 10, Emma Edwards, her 5th.
And that's Edwards' 5th, and I think that official, I don't like to criticize officials, but I think he was out of position.
Very much so.
To make that call. And that's Edwards' 5th, and so we're going to have a substitute. And so to be May Cook will check in for Spring Valley and will replace Edwards, who has 5. Russell has Darnell with 4. Nobody else with more than 2, but Spring Valley has, they said Sophie Hutchinson only had 2, but I have her with 3, at least 3.
At least 3.
Maybe 4.
We know for sure she had 2 at halftime, so
exactly.
She has at least 3.
Yeah, and Davis with 3. Edwards has fouled out. Lucy Jackson has fouled out, and Brooklyn Ellis has 4. As Irvin tries to trick it in. They were trying to go to Darnell, get it to Fleming. Cook with nice defense, held her ground, and Ellis knocks it out, and it'll stay with Russell. 3:31 to go. You can start to feel the tenseness here in this one with 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Darnell gets it. It's blocked. Picked up by Sophie Hutchison. She's going to go all the way to the basket against Irvin.
Wow.
And gets it to go. she really initiated some contact on Irvin to try to get the foul. No foul call, but puts it in and takes the lead as Oborn just misses the layup. Cook with the rebound. Ups to Sophie Hutchinson. Purdue open here in the left corner. Cuts to the basket, lays it up. No good as Fleming gets the rebound and gets it off to Irvin. 3 minutes exactly left in this one. Anybody's ball game here at Russell.
Big missed opportunity there for Spring Valley.
Davis almost takes it away from Oborn. She gets the screen from Fleming. Davis has got to be careful. Oborn attacks, and it's going to be a foul on Cook. And obviously Cook not happy. She felt like she held her ground. That's her second, and Oborn will go back to the line for two.
Team foul number 5. Oborn to the line for Russell to shoot 2.
Oborn misses the first. She's got one more to tie it up. 2:44 to go. Russell is in the bonus, and they've only committed 2 team fouls, so a ways to go, and possession arrows in favor of Spring Valley with just over 2.5 minutes left. And Russell in a 2-3 zone. And Spring Valley's got some shooters. They got to make sure and close out on them, especially Brooklyn Ellis. And that's knocked away by Irvin. Nice job defensively. She's going to drive and gets the layup. What a play by Irvin, a fake, and took the step through and laid it up and in and gives Russell the 2-point lead. Russell back into that 2-3 zone again. And Spring Valley does not have a lot of movement at the moment. They need to get that zone to move. Be a little crisper. They're just kind of passing around the perimeter at the moment. Hutchinson back to Ellis. She'll take the high arcing three. No good. It's kind of a shot that they settled for as Fleming got the rebound off to Irvin. And Coach Mandy Lane wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 1 minute with the finish of the My-Town matchup. Russell leads 55-53.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
All right, folks, we are back. 55-53. Russell with the 2-point lead and the ball coming out of this timeout. 1:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. If we have a tie-up, possession arrow favors Spring Valley. And Brian, we expected a great ball game, and we've had that from start to finish tonight.
We've had a battle here tonight.
So it's going to be Irvin, Fleming, Darnell, Oborn, and Troxler. For Spring Valley, it's Cook, Ellis, Purdue, Davis, and Hutchinson. As they get it in and almost knocked it away, get it back to Irvin. Drops it to Fleming on the baseline, turns, gives it back to Irvin. She spins on Hutchinson, left-handed runner in baseline, knocked out by Spring Valley. Irvin will trigger it in. And she's going to have 5 seconds. Ooh. And Coach Mandy Lane calls a timeout. And we're going to take another full timeout. We'll be back after this.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired Orthopedics Care at UK King's Daughters.
All right, folks, we're back again after the timeout. 1:27 to go. Mike Miller here along with Brian Hall. Russell with a 2-point lead. They'll have the ball under the basket. They called a timeout as the 5-second call was creeping up on them. And for Spring Valley, it's Cook, Ellis, Hutchinson, Purdue, and Davis. For Russell, it's Irvin, Troxler, Darnell, Fleming, and Oborn will take it out under her own basket. They try to get it into Darnell, and they do at the wing. She's guarded by Purdue. We're back to 1:20 to go. I wouldn't be shocked to see Russell just be happy to take some time off this clock and make Spring Valley put them on the free throw line, and that's a tie-up. Great defense by Bella Purdue, and they get the turnover on the alternating possession, and boy, what a defensive play there by Bella Purdue. Nice job.
Couldn't have came at a bigger time. I mean,
now Spring Valley with an opportunity with a bucket will tie this one up with just over a minute left. And that is kicked.
Dangerous pass there.
Especially trying to do that on open.
Yeah.
Hutchinson back. We are at 1 minute now. 1 minute left.
You got to get Sophie Hutchinson going downhill here.
Ellis tries to get to the baseline and cut off. Hutchinson in the corner. Tries to split two players, and Irvin ties her up. And I think that might have been a little bit of Hutchinson trying to do just a little too much there.
May have forced it a little.
Because it was in that zone and they collapsed on her. It's now 49 seconds. Russell with a 2-point lead in the ball, and Irvin's going to bring it all the way up past the half-court line and turn it around. They're not worried about scoring. I think they feel good about their free throw shooting. And that's going to be a foul on Hutchinson, and that'll be her 8th, 2nd, 1st, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's her 3rd. I think that's her 4th. But
I agree with you.
They announced 3 in the first half, and then at the halftime she only had 1 as Irvin hits the first free throw. She's had a really nice game. I got her with 12 points.
Big one here to make it a 2-possession game.
And missed it, and Hutchinson.
That is 4.
That's what I thought. They might have heard us talking, Brian.
Yeah.
Hutchinson in the corner to Ellis. She tries to drive the baseline, kicks it back out to Hutchinson, takes the 3, misses everything, and Oborn with the rebound with 20 seconds to go. And they're going to have to foul if they want the ball back. I know you don't want to foul Oborn, but.
And that's going to be Davis's 5th, I believe.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe 4th.
And Oborn could seal it here. And misses it. As Kelsey Meadows will check in for May Cook. I think Meadows more of a threat to shoot the ball from 3-point range. Oborn with one more, trying to give Russell a 2-possession lead, and she knocks it down. Down to 13 seconds. Hutchinson coming up.
Got to go.
Got to go. Meadows thought about the 3.
Oh,
she'll take it
3.
deep.
Wow.
Good! Kelsey Meadows knocks the 3 down and cuts it to 1. What a shot from Kelsey Meadows. And we've got a full timeout, but we're going to keep it right here. 57-56. Russell with the lead. 4.4 seconds to go, and wow. That's all I can say is wow. Meadows, who's made an appearance in the first half for about a minute or so, and just checked in on that free throw and drills the 3. She made a profit out of me. I need to give her a thank you, because I said she's one that can shoot the ball from 3, and she knocked it down.
What a call to bring someone cold off the bench.
Yeah.
And that wasn't a close 3 either.
No, it was about 8 feet behind the line.
That was somewhere around Flatwoods or something where she shot that one from.
And they did add a half a second to the clock. It was 4.4. They added up to 4.9. So coming out of this, if you're Russell, you just want to get the ball in bounds. Usually they have Oborn inbound, and that I'm wondering, Brian, would Coach Lane change and try to get it to Oborn and get it into her to put her at the free throw line? She's your best free throw shooter.
Potentially,
either her or Darnell.
But she's also the most trusted passer.
That's true. So I think they probably would try to get it into Darnell here. And Oborn running the baseline.
She's under the basket.
Gets it into Irvin, and she gets fouled, and Irvin will go to the line. And that's going to be Hutchinson's.
Fouls on SpringValley's number 3, Sophie Hutchinson, her 5th.
And Hutchinson is out. Let's see if Spring Valley can pull another shooter off the bench. And that's the third player by my count that's fouled out for Spring Valley. So let's see who we're going to have come in here. It's going to be number 5, Kentley Wellman will check in. And Irvin with an opportunity to put Russell up 3 and gets that one to roll in. 58-56 Russell, 3.8 seconds to go. And second one is no good. Rebound by Irvin, up to Meadows. She takes the shot and it's no good. And that will do it. It's 58-56. Russell with the victory in a hotly contested match here.
Wow.
A great My Town matchup. 58-56, Russell with the win. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and wrap this one up here from Russell. Great My Town matchup here on My Town TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
30.
2, 6, 7,
11. 12.
Is that legal?
Josh, 15,
16.
21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
All right, folks, we are back to wrap this one up for you. Spring Valley drops it to Russell. I didn't know he was 58-56, correct?
And that's what, yeah.
58-56. I didn't write that down. I was doing all the other things as we were totaling up individual points, and a tale of two halves.
Yeah.
SpringValley really, it was kind of quarter to quarter.
Yeah.
In the first quarter, Russell leads by 5. SpringValley has the 5-point lead. Then it becomes tied at the end of the third quarter. And fourth quarter, Russell pulls it out, 58-56. A gritty, gutty win for the Russell Lady Red Devils, as this was a very physical basketball game, a back and forth between two really good teams.
Yeah.
Sad that one team had to come out with a loss. And Brian, your thoughts on this one?
Well, I mean, you and I talked about it before the broadcast. We knew it was going to be physical. We knew potential for a lot of fouls and things like that because of the style that both these teams play. But I mean, just a good old-fashioned cross-the-river battle here. I mean,
no doubt. And I thought it was interesting. I thought Russell's defense really picked up there in the second half. Yeah. They kind of got – and I think it probably had a lot to do with Kennedy Darnell going out with her third foul in the second quarter with 6.5 minutes to go. But she played well in that second half. But really, for Russell, it was Gabby Oborn who had a huge night. And I'll let you run down the individual statistics for each team there.
Again, as we've said, unofficial. I've got Lily Irvin for Russell with 13, Kennedy Darnell with 11. Gabby Oborn, I've got her with 29. If that sounds right.
I had 28, so
okay,
I'm sure
maybe
you're
that's an 8. I can't read my own writing.
It's almost 30 points. Either way, she had over half their points.
Mila Troxler with a big bucket late for 2 points. Cam Fleming finishes with 3. And that's all the scoring for Russell. On the other side of SpringValley, Savannah Davis with 6, Sophie Hutchinson with 13. Emma Edwards I had her with a double-double at 10 points and 11 rebounds. Brooklyn Ellis with 14, Bella Purdue with 5, and Kelsey Meadows with a very impressive 3.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I felt like Russell overcoming, I had them for 23 turnovers.
Wow.
To 11 is what I had for SpringValley, and 15 of those come in the first half, Mike.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing the transformation that Russell did in not turning the ball over.
Yeah.
And really dialed in on the defensive end in the second half, and really SpringValley seemed frustrated and had some difficult shots and took some rush shots and some shots that just, that's like, that's really not a good shot or a shot that you would want out of the offense. So give Russell credit. I mean, these two teams, they played twice. SpringValley wins by 5 at their place. Russell wins by 2 here. Pretty amazing two teams that are very, very evenly matched.
I almost feel like we need to find a third to settle this, Mike.
Well, if we have a bad winner, maybe we're able to have a makeup game.
Maybe we'll get another one.
Maybe we'll put it at a neutral site and see if we can get the rubber match between the two teams. So, just want to remind you the rest of this week what we have going on here on the MyTown TV network. On Thursday, it'll be girls basketball. It'll be Lewis County here at Russell. And, Brian, you'll be here on the call for that one. Tomorrow is our first in a series this year on MyTown TV called Our House. We'll have sideline cams and reporting. It should be an exciting time make sure that if you're a student or you're just a fan, make sure and come out as we'll have some special camera angles, some special things happening on our House series.
Yeah, the great Jeremy Sutherland working the sidelines.
Absolutely. That contraption he puts on is pretty amazing. I wouldn't want to walk around for 2 hours with it. And then Friday night, it'll be boys basketball back here at Marvin Meredith Gymnasium. 63rd District matchup, a MyTown TV matchup.
Yeah.
Greenup County and Russell. And Brian will be on the call for that one. As you can tell, Brian's working a lot this week.
Hey, just assume I'm here all week.
And then I'll be in Moorhead on Friday night to bring you Floyd County Central at Rowan County, and then girls basketball from the Greenhouse, Bath County at Greenup County. On Saturday, another full slate of 3 games. Girls basketball, as I just said. Brian will be back here again on Saturday, where a really good Menifee County team will come in here to take on the Russell Lady Red Devils. St. Joe Central will take on SpringValley in boys basketball, and I'm making the trip all the way out to Morgan County for an audio broadcast of the boys team for Russell as they take on the Cougars of Morgan County on Saturday night. So a great one here tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. Lots of action the rest of this week, and looks like the weather's going to hold. So big schedule again next week, so we're excited to bring that to you. So for my cameraman, Evan, my producer, Conley, for Brian Hall on color, I'm Mike Miller. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, 58-56, Russell gets the win over Spring Valley. Good night, everybody.
So let's go big or let's go home.
We're working hard to show up every day. Are you working hard for your school?
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
This year, give yourself a gift that truly matters. The gift of education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Spring classes start January 12th, and it's the perfect time to invest in you. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.